A very good morning, class 12th. So, here today, after completion of our translation step, now we are going to discuss about the another topic, that how that now you have idea that genes, they are expressed in the form of proteins. But the question then is there, that how this gene expression that can be regulated in case of eukaryotes as well as prokaryotes. So today we are going to talk about that regulation of gene expression. Now we talked about the gene expressed in the form of protein. So that expression is regulated, how that expression is regulated in the prokaryotes as well as eukaryotes. So regulation mechanism for the genes, that is little bit it's not, I will say little bit, it is completely different in case of prokaryotes as well as eukaryotes. First, let's see about the eukaryotes. In eukaryotes, it is not a single step, it is a multiple level regulation. Means there are four steps, or you can say four levels, at which the genes, their expression that is regulated. It is like a four-story building, or you can say that regulation in case of eukaryotes, it is like a mall, that every floor is regulated, right? Every step is regulated in case of eukaryotes. If we say now, we started with the DNA changes into RNA, and that process is called transcription. So first regulation in eukaryotes, that is at the transcription level. Now you know that the first RNA which is formed in during transcription, that is hnRNA, right? Heteronuclear RNA. And this RNA, that because this RNA is formed in the nucleus and it has to move to the cytoplasm, so we protect it with the splice, protected with the that capping and tailing, right? So that first is at the transcription level, and second is during the processing, all processing, that is splicing, removal of intron as well as capping, and then you can say tailing. All this processing is done, and that time also these genes, this RNA sequences, they are regulated. That is a proper regulated process. Then there is when this RNA, now this is now called mRNA, and this is transferred from the transfer of mRNA from nucleus to cytoplasm. This cell is also done in a controlled way, regulated completely. It is under the very you can say safe process, that every level you have to make the precautionary steps, you have to take very precautions. Then is in the translation level, when protein synthesis take place, then also there is a at the translation level, there are the various sequences which regulate the efficiency of the process, like we talked about the untranslated regions also. So here in eukaryotes, the regulation of gene expression, that is regulated at four steps. One is at the transcription, when your hrna is formed. During the processing of hnRNA, means splicing, capping, tailing. During its transportation, that time it is completely regulated process. Then last is at the translation level. But this scenario is very much opposite to the eukaryotes. In eukaryotes, it is regulated by a protein which is called a special protein, you can say. It is a special or accessory protein or accessory gene. There are as you know that prokaryotes, they are polycistronic. Means if this is a single strand of DNA, on this single strand there are multiple genes are present, right? And when there is a multiple genes, they express in the form of protein, that is called your cistron. And in prokaryote, there is the polycistronic, means multiple genes are expressed in the form of protein at one point. So on when one segment of DNA or RNA, that is the multiple genes are present. That is why the prokaryotes, they are polycistronic. Now this accessory gene, or I will say specifically, now I will not call it gene, I will talk about its protein, because we are talking about the expression, and expression हमेशा किस form में होता है? In the form of protein. So this accessory protein, it binds at the operator site, and now you have no idea what is operator, you have no idea that what is prokaryotes, but you have idea that there is a unit which is going to, which participate in the, there is a transcription unit, and this transcription unit participate in the formation of RNA. So in prokaryotes, the accessory protein, there is a one protein which regulate the gene expression. It binds at the operator site. Operator site जहाँ पे आपका RNA polymerase work करता है, right? So there is not a multi-level process. ये मॉल की तरह हर बिल्डिंग में हमें कंट्रोल नहीं करना है. इट इज़ जस्ट ओनली द ग्राउंड फ्लोर. एक सिंगल यूनिट है जिसको आपको कंट्रोल करना है, रेगुलेट करना है. सो इन प्रोकैरियोट देयर इज़ ओनली वन कंप्लीट एक्सप्रेशन यूनिट विच इंक्लूड्स योर प्रमोटर, which includes your operator, as well as which includes your structural genes जो कि आगे express होती हैं. So that is actually this unit which contains your promoter, which contains your operator and structural genes. These are some genes, we will discuss them. So ये पूरी एक unit कंट्रोल करती है, रेगुलेट करती है एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ जीन इन केस ऑफ प्रोकैरियोट्स. एंड दिस यूनिट, ये सिंगल यूनिट है ना. तो यहाँ पे हमने बोला है कि जब ये यहाँ से mRNA ट्रांसफ़र होगा तब रेगुलेट होगा, mRNA में से इंट्रोन निकालेंगे तब रेगुलेट होगा. नो, जो भी हो रहा है सिर्फ इस एरिया में ही हो रहा है. सो दैट एरिया और दैट कंप्लीट यूनिट इज़ कॉल्ड operon. So if I ask you in a simple common language that what is the difference between the gene of expression in case of prokaryotes and eukaryotes, in eukaryotes the expression is at the 4 levels, and in prokaryotes expression is with the one unit, and that unit is called operon. You need not to worry that what is operon. We are going to discuss now one by one, step by step, and please, this is the very important topic you need to understand thoroughly, and I will make sure that step by step we will discuss it so that you are able to understand. See, operons, they are those structure, that unit where structural as well as regulatory genes are present. Regulatory मीन्स एक प्रमोटर होगा जहाँ पे आपका RNA पॉलीमरेज आके अटैच होगा, फिर एक ऑपरेटर होगा, राइट, जिसके अगर जिसने ओके कर दिया तो आपका RNA पॉलीमरेज आके स्ट्रक्चरल जीन से mRNA बनाएगा. अगर वहाँ पे कोई कुछ उसको इनहिबिट करेगा तो mRNA नहीं बनेगा. सो these are the regulatory genes, promoter, induce, promoter, operators, and structural genes वो हैं जिनसे हमें एक्चुअल में mRNA बनाना है, राइट. सो ऑपरॉन इन सब से मिलके बनेगा, promoter, operator as well as structural genes. Now these operons, they are two types in case of prokaryotes. One is inducible and one is suppressible. Inducible वो induce करना, सपोज़ जैसे कि आप में कोई रिएक्शन हो नहीं रहा है आपकी बॉडी में, आपकी इंसुलिन जीन नॉर्मली इट इज़ प्रेजेंट ऑन मोड में है, बट मुझे उसको ऑफ करना है कुछ टाइम पीरियड के लिए, तो मैं कुछ ऐसे केमिकल्स इंड्यूस करूँगी, डालूँगी बाहर से. सेम यहाँ पे भी 2 टाइप्स की चीज़ें हैं, एक इंड्यूसिबल ऑपरॉन है, एक सप्रेसिबल ऑपरॉन है. इंड्यूसिबल नॉर्मली हमारी बॉडी में ऑफ मोड में रहता है. इन प्रोकैरियोट्स नॉर्मली इट इज़ इन ऑफ मोड, बट it can be turned on in specific condition, and this is the, here is the example which we will discuss, that is the lac operon. Suppressible operon वो होते हैं which in normal condition they are in on mode, but they can be turned off whenever conditions are required. And there is the example is the tryptophan operon. So in your syllabus there is only lac operon is mentioned, so we will concentrate first on the lac operon. ऑपरॉन्स क्या हैं? जो स्ट्रक्चरल जीन्स और रेगुलेटरी जीन्स से बने हैं. कौन सी रेगुलेटरी जीन्स? प्रमोटर्स, ऑपरेटर्स, इनसे जो एक यूनिट बनती है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? ऑपरॉन. ऑपरॉन कितने टाइप्स के होते हैं? 2 टाइप्स के. इंड्यूसिबल. इंड्यूसिबल मतलब ये आपको इंड्यूस करना पड़ेगा, इनको ऑन करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज ये ऑफ में है. सप्रेसिबल, ये ऑन मोड में है बट हमें इनको सप्रेस करना है किसी कंडीशन में. सो 2 टाइप्स, इंड्यूसिबल एंड सप्रेसिबल. We are going to start with our that is operon, that is lac operon. Actually इसको हम बोलते हैं lac operon. Lac word is used for the lactose. So word lac in the operon is used for lactose. In the normal case it is in off mode, but it can be termed on only when it is required. So which kind of operon it is? Inducible operon. Then there are structural genes, I already told you. Now because we are talking specifically about lac operon, so we will only talk about the structural genes of lac operon. So they transcribe, now because there are multiple genes, so the condition will be polycistronic. So they will transcribe a polycistronic mRNA. इस ये term मैंने बहुत बार आपके साथ डिस्कस किया है, मोनोसिस्ट्रॉनिक एंड पॉलीसिस्ट्रॉनिक. मोनोसिस्ट्रॉनिक means DNA, single gene and single mRNA. But if on your DNA unit there are suppose 1, 2, 3 and 3 mRNA are getting formed, so this kind of condition is known as polycistronic, जहाँ पे बहुत सारी proteins बनने की capacity है. So यहाँ पे lac operon has 3 structural genes. Gene Z, ZYA, gene Y, gene A. Z code for the enzyme beta galactosidase. And beta galactosidase का क्या function है? हमारे operon का नाम क्या है? lactose operon. So it break down the lactose into glucose and galactose. क्योंकि lactose आपकी कौन सी sugar है? डाइसैकेराइड sugar. सो जो बीटा गलैक्टोसाइडेज एंजाइम है वो लैक्टोज को किस में तोड़ता है? ग्लूकोज एंड गलैक्टोज. जीन वाई, इट कोड फॉर द एंजाइम परमिएज. ये इस सेल की परमेबिलिटी को इंक्रीज करता है सो दैट लैक्टोज कैन एंटर इनटू द सेल. परमिएज, gene Y code for permease which increases the permeability. परमिशन देता मतलब सेल को इतना परमिएबल बनाता है कि लैक्टोज एंटर कर जाए. वो बोलता है कि इसको आने दो तुम अंदर. सो जीन ए, इट कोड फॉर ट्रांस एसिटाइलेज. बेसिकली ट्रांस एसिटाइलेज क्या करता है? लैक्टोज को इसकी एक्टिव फॉर्म में चेंज करता है. इट ट्रांसफर द एसिटाइल ग्रुप. लैक्टोज को एक्टिव फॉर्म में चेंज करने का काम किसका है? जीन ए का. सो Z that is for beta galactosidase, gene Y for permease and gene A for trans acetylase. Now there are 2 conditions I told you, that lactose in normal mode, in normal condition it is in off mode, but in few condition it is in on mode. So we will discuss first off mode condition of lac operon. First you need to understand this unit, right? This operon unit. What is this? Here is the promoter. Here is I is inducer. Then there is promoter, then operator, and these 3 structural genes which are green color, Z, Y, A. On promoter there is the RNA polymerase is attached. So P is what? Promoter gene. It is that place, it is that site जहाँ पे RNA polymerase आपका अटैच होता है. Why do you need RNA polymerase? Because आपको mRNA बनाना है. Can you make mRNA without RNA polymerase? No. So I is what? Inducer. हमने बोला यहाँ पे हमें ऑपरॉन में एक जीन चाहिए, that is called your accessory gene or accessory protein, and this form a protein which is actually known as inhibitory protein. So I is what? It is an inducer, or you can say it is an inhibitor protein synthesizing gene. It is an inhibitor protein synthesizing gene. O is operator gene. It regulates the expression of Z, Y, A. It regulate the expression of Z, Y, A. Operator पे जैसे ही RNA polymerase promoter पे आएगा, it slide over the operator and then Z, Y, A and mRNA will start forming. Z for beta galactosidase, Y for permease, A is for trans-acetylase. Now in off mode, there is no lactose in the medium. This is we are talking about in prokaryotes, and in prokaryotes, in the normal condition, there is a no lactose. When there is no lactose, then this I gene, this inducer, it will start forming the inhibitory protein. It will start form the inhibitory protein. So this gene go under transcription. It will form mRNA. Then mRNA से translation. Then translation से एक protein बनेगी which is called inhibitory protein. This inhibitory protein, the moment it is formed, it has high capacity. It has बाइंडिंग कैपेसिटी फॉर द ऑपरेटर. ये जाके ऑपरेटर से बाइंड कर जाएगी. नाउ द मोमेंट इट बाइंड ऑन द ऑपरेटर, इसने ऑपरेटर को तो ब्लॉक कर दिया, इसके ऊपर जाके ये प्रोटीन नाउ बाइंडिंग देयर. सो देयर इज़ नो वे कि आरएनए पॉलीमरेज ऑपरेटर से मूव कर सकता है, बिकॉज आरएनए पॉलीमरेज हैज़ टू स्लाइड ओवर दिस पोर्शन, दैट इज़ OZYA. ऑपरेटर रीजन से होते हुए उसको ZYA तक जाना है. सो नाउ RNA पॉलीमरेज विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्लाइड ओवर द ऑपरेटर. ऑपरेटर पे नहीं जाएगा तो ये ZYA को परमिशन नहीं मिलेगा mRNA बनाने का, एंड दे विल नॉट बी ट्रांसक्राइब्ड. सो ये इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन जब तक ऑपरेटर के साथ अटैच रहेगी, देयर विल बी नो ट्रांसक्रिप्शन ऑफ ZYA, क्योंकि आपकी इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन ने ऑपरेटर को ब्लॉक कर दिया है. सो इन ऑफ मोड, क्योंकि लैक्टोज नहीं है, एनर्जी सफिशेंट है प्रोकैरियोट्स के पास, अब उनको इनकी ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, ZYA की नहीं ज़रूरत है, सो दे विल बी नॉट ट्रांसक्राइब्ड. बट in this so in the absence of lactose, we don't need to transcribe ZYA gene, so this expression stops regulated by the एंड कौन रेगुलेट कर रहा है इसको, इसका एक्सप्रेशन जो है स्टॉप किसकी वजह से हुआ है, किसने रेगुलेट किया, दैट इज़ योर आई जीन विच इज़ कॉल्ड योर इंड्यूसर, और इट्स प्रोड्यूस विच प्रोटीन, इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन. अब आते हैं हम ऑन मोड पे. इन ऑन मोड मीन्स if now lactose is in the your medium जहाँ पे मतलब प्रोकैरियोट्स ग्रो कर रहे हैं उसमें लैक्टोज प्रेजेंट है. जैसे ही लैक्टोज प्रेजेंट है तो लैक्टोज विल नाउ डिफ्यूज इनटू द बैक्टीरियल सेल और प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल बाय द परमिएज. ये वाला परमिएज एक्टिवेट अभी नहीं भी होगा तो भी स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ परमिएज इज ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट इन द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल. सो ये क्या करेगा, लैक्टोज को अंदर लेके आएगा. नाउ लैक्टोज जैसे ही सेल के अंदर आया, इट चेंज इनटू अनदर फॉर्म, एंड दैट अनदर फॉर्म इज द फॉर्म ऑफ लैक्टोज ओनली. इट इज़ कॉल्ड एलोलैक्टोज. अब एलोलैक्टोज जैसे ही बना, दिस ऑपरेटर जो ऑपरेटर के ऊपर क्या अटैच है, ये ब्लू वाला इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन, ये इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन ऑपरेटर को छोड़ के इसके ऊपर आके अटैच हो जाएगी. ये जो ये मैंने बनाई है ये इनहिबिटर प्रोटीन है. इसने क्या किया, ऑपरेटर को छोड़ा यहाँ से और बाइंड कर गई ये आके एलोलैक्टोज पे, बिकॉज इसकी बाइंडिंग कैपेसिटी, जो इसकी एफिनिटी बोलते हैं ना अट्रैक्शन, इट हैज़ मोर एफिनिटी टुवर्ड्स द एलोलैक्टोज एज कम्पेयर टू नॉर्मल लैक्टोज. सो ये क्या किया इसने, इन ऑपरेटर को अब फ्री कर दिया. ऑपरेटर को फ्री कर दिया तो RNA polymerase now slide will over the operator will order these genes, now you can start make the mRNA. So एलोलैक्टोज के बनते ही ऑपरेटर विल बी फ्री. सो हेयर दिस थिंग विल हैपन कि लैक्टोज जैसे ही मीडियम में आया आपका, यहाँ पे RNA पॉलीमरेज जो लगा हुआ था, नाउ operator, as you can see, this operator is now free from inhibitor protein. So this RNA polymerase, it will slide over operator, and the moment it slide over the operator and then these structural genes, there will be the transcription. ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के बाद क्या बना, mRNA. This mRNA will now result into the translation, and after translation there will be the beta galactosidase, permease and transacetylase will be formed. Now this beta galactosidase, once the moment it will form, it will break down the lactose into glucose and galactose and start providing the energy to the cell. Right? In this way, the moment lactose in the medium enter or lactose in the cell enters, this lac operon comes in the on mode. Now, as long as lactose is available, जितनी देर तक lactose cell में है, the bacterial cell will keep producing these enzymes. कौन से enzyme? Beta galactosidase, right? Next is your permease. What is the another one? The another one is transacetylase. ये तब तक बनते रहेंगे जब तक lactose है. And finally, the enzymes, they will break down the lactose molecule into the glucose and galactose. Actually, cell does not wait for the permease to get activated. Already there are few, I already told you that there are few molecules of permease are present in a cell. They keep on allowing they keep on telling that lactose you can enter into the cell. So they allow the entry of lactose into the cell. So if in exam it is given you the one example, let's discuss. Suppose there are 100 molecule of lactose and few of these molecule they change into allolactose. Now okay, if these allolactose, now operator is free, inhibitor protein will bind on the allolactose, and suppose 99 lactose molecule, now they are freely, they all will not change into allolactose, only one has changed and inhibitor protein will bind here. 99 they are present there and they will finally break down into glucose and galactose. Now all they are used up by the cell. उन्होंने galactose use कर लिया, glucose use कर लिया, everything is used. Now only left is allolactose. What is allolactose? It is another form of lactose only. So that will be also used for the energy. Now after the completion of जैसे cell ने पूरा galactose glucose use कर लिया, now this allolactose will also digested by the cell. The moment cell will digest allolactose, this inhibitory protein, it gets free and it will again go back and bind to the operator gene again. So the moment it now bind on the operator area, the moment it bind, this RNA polymerase cannot come on the ऑपरेटर, और जब RNA पॉलीमरेज ऑपरेटर पे नहीं आ पाएगा, आपकी ये जीन्स ट्रांसक्राइब नहीं होंगी. ये जीन ट्रांसक्राइब नहीं होंगी तो आपका लैक ऑपरोन जो है वो किस मोड में चला जाएगा? ऑफ mode. So this is the example that how on mode can be changed into off mode. मतलब आपके पास जितना भी lactose है, जब वो पूरा ख़त्म हो गया, then this on mode of lactose finally that can be changed into the off mode, right? Now that if this is all about your lac operon, let's quickly recall what we have done today. That if lactose is absent, then what is the specific gene? That is I gene, inducer gene, produce the inhibitory protein. It regulate the operator gene and there will be no transcription of ZYA. So operon will be on mode or off mode? Operon will be in off mode here when your lactose is absent. The moment lactose is in the medium, is in the cell, it will start entering into the cell. Now, who is the inducer here? Lactose. Actually, lactose की presence से ही सारा कुछ हो रहा है. So, lactose act as the inducer. It change into the allolactose. Inhibitory protein has high affinity for allolactose. It bind with allolactose and make operator gene free. And mRNA, because polycistronic mRNA will start forming here. कितनी genes, कितनी proteins form कर रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे? 3. Beta galactosidase, permease and transacetylase. And finally, lactose is broken down into glucose and galactose, and operon is here in the switched on mode. So this is all about our today's lecture, that is about the lac operon. In next lecture we will talk about human genome project as well as the DNA fingerprinting, right? Till then, take care, have a good day.